Hello everyone, this is the Half-Centennial Man. Today is August the 7th, 2020. Welcome back to my channel. Recently I received some news which came as both good and, in some ways, not so good. For those of you who have been following my channel, if you'll recall from one of my videos earlier this year, I was furloughed from my job as an X-ray tech as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, I recently got a call from my boss asking me to come back to work. As grateful as I am to still have a job, I honestly don't want to go back to work. I am going to miss having all this extra time to spend with my family, and I'm also going to miss having the freedom to do what I want when I want to do it. Soon things will be back to the way they were before. And what was that norm? 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. When you really think about it, it's just way too much. I've always said that time is the most precious commodity you will ever own, and that you should spend it wisely. With that said, I find it quite depressing that I will soon go back to spending that time helping to make someone else wealthier. Why are we asked to spend so much of our lives working? Come on, 8 hours a day? That is literally the whole day. Plus, depending on your commute, you're looking at an average of 9 to 10 hours away from home. For most of us in the working class, by the time we're getting home, the sun is either going down or it has completely been replaced by the night sky. By the time you get home, you're too exhausted to do anything other than getting something to eat, veg in front of the TV, and after a couple of hours, go to bed only to wake up the next day to repeat the same dreadful cycle. I know there are some of you out there who don't see it this way because you were fortunate enough to land your dream job and enjoy going to work. Well, you know what I say to that? Good for you. I applaud you. You have managed to do what most folks have yet to accomplish or ever will. It is true that a person who works at a job they love doing does not really work for a living, as the saying goes. This is why most of us, if not all, literally drag ourselves out of bed every day to get to work on time. If we all loved our jobs, we not only would have no problem getting to work on time, but would also get in early and absolutely have no issues with staying late when there is a need. Unfortunately, this is not the case for most folks, including myself. I am not passionate about my job as an X-ray tech, and I have doubts that I ever will be. I'm good at it, and I get paid well, but I don't look forward to doing it every day. Don't get me wrong. My feelings have little to do with the company I work for, as they have been good to me for the most part. The problem is I got into this profession only for all the practical reasons, such as the overwhelming job demand and the good starting salary. As this was clearly a conscious decision on my part, I guess one could say that I can only blame myself for that decision. But what choice did I have? The risk of pursuing employment in a field I am passionate about, hoping to one day land that dream job, was outweighed by my need for job security and financial stability. This is the sad reality among most of us in the working class. I guess this would all be less of a bitter pill to swallow if I didn't have to give so much of my time to a job I don't really care for. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Who came up with those numbers? Who thought 40 hours a week was fair? This number of hours does not allow much time to do what you want to do. Think about it. When you come home after work, your day is literally done. When you do get your 2 days off, you spend one of them doing what you have to do and not necessarily what you want to do. I'm talking about taking care of needs such as paying bills, grocery shopping, chores around the home, and so forth. If you're fortunate enough, you will get everything done in one day, leaving you with only one day to truly do what you want to do. Unfortunately, after having worked the whole week and doing what needed to be done, the first thing you want to do after all that is just relax. So you do just that, and next thing you know, your day is done, and you're getting ready to start another week at work. This is the norm, and this is not what I'm looking forward to. What I'm also not looking forward to is working until I'm eligible for full retirement benefits at the age of 66. Again, who came up with that number? Who thought 66 was fair? What kind of shape will you be at 66 to enjoy the fruits of your labor? And how long will you have there afterwards to continue doing so? How unfair is it that during the healthiest years of our lives, only our employers get to truly enjoy the fruits of our labor? I'm sorry, but it's hard for me not to be cynical when these thoughts come to mind. Don't get me wrong. Again, I am very grateful to still have a job, especially during this time when a lot of folks can't say that. I am grateful I will continue to be able to pay my bills because, unfortunately, even during a deadly global pandemic, some folks, if not everyone, still want their money.
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money? Where's my money, man?
How sad is it that even during these uncertain times, money still reigns supreme? So yes, with that said, I am truly grateful I still have a job. But honestly, I just wish I didn't need it. Okay, I believe I've said enough about this topic. As Forrest Gump would say, that's all I gotta say about that. Having said that, I'm gonna wrap this up now. As always, please show your support and leave a like on this video and share it with others who may also have an interest. Now, shut this damn thing off and go get some fresh air.